Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be hand cutting a circle without stopping. One full motion, not letting off the trigger of the torch or the cutting lever of the torch. In my opinion, it's very beneficial for us to practice hand cutting with a torch versus using a jig or the circle burner. We'll talk more about the circle burner that we carry in the Aross store later in the video, but there's a time and a place for hand cutting and a time and a place for using a jig or a circle burner. Before you get settled in for the video, I did want to let you know about the new hats in the Aross store and the new hoodies. If you're watching this video whenever it is first published, today is the day after Thanksgiving, also known as Black Friday. By the way, I hope you're having an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you're enjoying the time with your family and friends and eating lots of good food. So this year in the Aross store, rather than putting everything, all categories on sale at once, like we've done in the past, we're breaking the categories up per week or so, a certain amount of days per category. So I believe right now, all the lifestyle stuff is on sale. After that, we'll do stickers for a certain amount of days, tools for a certain amount of days, etc. So if you want to get notified about these certain sales, make sure and get on our email list. You can do that by going to our website, arosswelding.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, punch in your name and email, and that will put you on our email list, and we will shoot you an email about these sales. And for more gift ideas, don't forget to check out my favorites page. That's also close to the bottom of the homepage of our website, arosswelding.com. And lastly, those of you who have not heard about the latest online course that is now available in the Aross Welding Trade School, it is a branding and marketing course. It is actually up for pre-sale. That just means that you're not gonna get the information right away, but you are getting a really, really good deal. That's the benefit of buying our courses at pre-sale, because we need to get the course into your hands, we need you to go through it, and then we need you to give us feedback. That way we can refine the course before we put it up on the website for sale to other people in the future. If you've got questions about the course, or you're wondering if the course is for you or for your certain business, chances are it will benefit you. But if you have questions, you can go to our website, arosswelding.school. Link is in the description below, but it's called Boomtown Your Business. Click on that and you can read all about it there on the sales page. As always, if you have any questions, you can text them to 405-643-7176. All right, now it is time to grab your coffee, kick back, and enjoy the video. In today's video, we're gonna do the old two-step. So corny. It's not really the two-step. I just made that up. So I've got these two plates. That's what made me think of two-step. One step, two-step. But I've got two custom hinges out of some 1/2-inch plate here that I'm gonna be adding to this gate right here. So we're doing some mods. We put up some overheads yesterday. We extended this 4.5, extended that post, and we took out a post right here. That way we could drive the feed truck. My brother-in-law can drive the feed truck through here and come all the way out. That way the cows follow him in these corrals up here. But before, there was this brace right here, and he couldn't make this turn right here. Couldn't make this turn right here because of that brace. So all that to say is we're making some modifications, hanging a new gate here. But the issue is this gate that's been here forever is hinged around this post. So that is the hinge, this collar around here. So we want to hang this gate here, but we can't weld it to the hinge because this moves, you know, this rotates around this right here. So them two plates I'm cutting, we'll weld on here, weld on there, and then reach out over and we'll weld it right here. And that way this can still move. Do the same thing on the bottom. All right, now let's cut our two-step. 1/2-inch plate, so I'm going to put a good amount of preheat on the bottom here. Cutting with a 0-aught tip. tips clean as possible too. That line was just hand drawn. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but that line that I had right here was just hand drawn from, I was standing over here whenever I was laying all this out. But whenever I got over here, I could tell it was not square, so I just eyeballed the line. I eyeballed whenever I drew it, and then I eyeballed it when I cut it. There we go. Little old two-step. Get right around that hinge. Like I said at the beginning of this video, in my opinion, it is very beneficial to practice hand cutting with a torch. That's why I wanted to cut this circle by hand. For one, just to show you how much time it takes to preheat 1/2 inch plate, because by the way, that's a huge factor to cutting thicker plate like 1/2 inch, is a lot of preheat, especially if you're going to be cutting it in all one motion like I'm doing here. But if you do have lots of circles to cut on the job site and it makes more sense to rig up a jig, if you will, you'll want to check out the circle burner that we carry in the Arosswelding store. There will be a link in the description of this video, so you can go check that out. There's a time and a place for both a jig like the circle burner and a time and a place whenever it just makes more sense time-wise to do it by hand. Not only is there a time and a place, but there's a benefit of one over the other. So that's why it's good to practice both.
This pipe here is thick. Good old farm welding pipe, boys. Oh yeah. Now I've got to cut a hole in the top of this for a bar to slide down into, that bar that we just built. So I'm not gonna seal it off yet. Still got a gap, or I mean a place right here where I haven't welded, about an inch or more right there. I'm gonna leave it that way whenever I cut this hole it doesn't get some kind of air buildup in there. Got me a nice bevel on here that way, because this is 1/2 inch plate, that way it's easier to weld right here. So we're going to tack this plate on here, and that'll give us a place to put our piece of pipe that rod's gonna go down into. What deal? What deal? Oh yeah, don't you think? Shoot, there it is.
Another satisfying farm project. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you learned something. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. And I hope you'll go check out our Boomtown Your Business branding and marketing course. That is now up for pre-sale. Don't wait too long though, because it is only open for a couple more days. We are looking forward to seeing the type of value you get out of it, and we're looking forward to your feedback. That way we can refine it for you. And if anyone you know could benefit or would enjoy something from the arosswelding store for Christmas this year, like the circle burner we talked about in this video, or a new welding car patch hat, make sure and go to our website, arosswelding.com, and get on our email list. That way you get notified and can take advantage of the sales that we have coming up this holiday season. Thanks again for being here, and remember, learn something every day.